Holy shit, guys! Oh my god, that was so much fun.
Yes, it was
I'm looking
so much
forward to the
fun.
new season.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that's fun.
the characters, the story, the animation. This
Just
is
Dialogue was great too.
I guarantee you
yeah,
that.
it was pretty good.
Oh man.
Wait,
But
well that's
wait a
what she's
minute, actually.
What?
what?
If this got an anime, couldn't other things get animes?
Probably.
Want to talk about it?
No.
How's it going there, YouTube? Dark Reviewer here, and the whole gang is back. Check it out, guys.
Yeah.
After a whole 2 years?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's been a while. It's been a while for everybody's personal schedules, job schedules, everything like that. It's been wonky for everybody, but it's time enough that we take a day for ourselves, and we're gonna do our videos like we've always done. And this time it's a little bit belated, but I do apologize. We just had a lot of stuff happening. But this one is actually Nicholas Leonard's EDA's birthday video. I give him the floor to him because he's going to tell you what we're going to be doing and what the order is going to be.
This is anime adaptations we want. Literally, the only rule is cannot have an anime already. You can pick a book, a video game, I don't care. As long as it doesn't have an anime already, it's free for entry. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's probably the most basic setup for a video we've done.
Pretty much. So
Yeah.
since it's his video, he goes first, and he will give us the order about who's going to go after that.
All right, I'm just gonna go across how I see it. So, me, then Brandon, then Kevin,
Mm-hmm.
then we jump to Eric,
Mm-hmm.
Nate, Trey, Nikki, back to me.
Hey, it starts with a Nick, ends with a Nick.
I realized that.
Witty.
It all ends where it began.
Pretty much.
Also, we should probably not take too much time with our discussion, considering there's seven of us. It's going to take all
not
day.
do like how we used to do it. 2 minutes, maybe 3 max.
Yeah.
All
Or a
right,
lightning round.
let's jump into it, guys. Number 10s.
So I like some classic books, and this is one of them. It actually ties into something we were talking about. You remember that old Halloween horror Simpsons episode where they would turn into animals?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to see a full-on Isle of Dr. Moreau anime.
Oh,
Dr. Moreau.
yeah, Island of
Basically
Dr. Moreau, dude.
Yeah. Long story short, mad scientists making human-animal hybrids illegally, and then, insanity happens.
That sounds
And
like
then
show.
diving into the analogies between like God and its creation.
Exactly. I mean, just from a design point alone, this could really pop as an anime.
Hey Nick,
Yeah.
do you think God stays in heaven because he too is afraid of what he created?
Probably.
Huh.
That was also a reference.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
My
sorry.
kids too.
I didn't know, so. Okay.
I'm sorry. Look, that's why it's number 10, okay? As much as I want to read it, I haven't had the chance to, but I just feel like this would be a really cool idea.
Okay. Alrighty.
Wow.
Well, that was fast. Okay.
Alrighty. So yeah, my number 10. So most of my list is going to be more of like video games turned to animes, and this
Same
is one
here.
of them. It's actually a game I have recently been playing, but people may know I like Souls games and Souls-like games. And I think this one, with its adaptation and style of it, it could be pretty intriguing. Because I'm talking about Lies of P.
Hey, Pinocchio.
Literally, that's it. It's another interpretation of the Pinocchio storyline.
It's Dark
Wow.
Souls meets Pinocchio.
Adding in a little bit of steampunk, that just opens up so much creativity to do. I mean, you start off as an unknown puppet named Pinocchio, just trying to find Geppetto, trying to see what's happening in the city of Krat. A puppet outbreak or puppet revolution is happening, and it's like this game is like very much like Bloodborne. It feels like Bloodborne, and if it feels like Bloodborne, it's an A+ to me because I love Bloodborne. So it's not really much in-depth stuff I can go to because they just have now been greenlit for like DLC as well as a sequel coming out with spoilers. If you guys don't want to hear me, mute me now, because the sequel that's happening is actually bringing Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
So I'm just like, other book characters coming in to make a universe in a game? I'm intrigued. So I think this could probably be fun. It could be a really fun idea. Like, I say this one, you would have to probably go a little bit three-dimensional animation, especially with some of the weaponry and the puppets. But there's been some good 3D animation studios that have been able to balance it. I think maybe the studio that probably did Fairy Gone could tackle it pretty well.
Oh yeah, that would be. Oh wow, it actually kind of fits time period too in a way. Oh crap.
So yeah, that's my number 10. It's a fun game, and I think it can be done easily.
Nice. Okay. All right. So going to me. Okay, yeah, I'm cheating because technically this game did get an anime adaptation in the form of movies. However, I'm not going to derail it. Persona.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Persona
3.
Persona 3. Okay.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay, because, all right, look. Yes, it has had movies, okay? It had, I believe, 5 movies that depicted the whole story of Persona 3. That's fine. But we never got a full anime like Persona 4 the animation, Persona 4 Gold the animation, Persona 5 the animation, Persona 5 we didn't get
it.
Okay. Anyways, so I just think like given how popular Persona 3 Reload is, I think we could get an anime adaptation. You know, going same story beats, maybe adding a few new scenes like how Persona 4 and 5 added a few new scenes that weren't in the games. It would be interesting, you know, and bless you. And if they wanted to, they could bring in both the old and new voice actors for the characters, because I know characters like Mignana can't, because
the whole allegation.
Yes. Yeah, but I think it would be interesting to have that. And one thing I think they could actually do really well, include the Answer expansion in the anime. That would be maybe like dedicate maybe like 10 episodes to that, like after the main story, go with that, like a special OVA, because, you know, we're getting the answer in Reload, so why can't we have it for the anime, you know? Again, this is number 10 because technically it's already had it, but I definitely think it deserves it, because Persona 1 and 2, no one really remembers, no offense, so...
I still haven't found a way to play them.
Yeah, they're very old.
One simple solution for that. Give those 2 remakes.
Jeez, Nate. Okay, but anyways, yeah, that's my number 10.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
How about you, Eric? What about yours, man?
Okay, this one I technically cheated because it has elements of anime, but it's not considered an anime technically.
Okay.
Okay.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
is a full-on anime.
You know what?
An official anime, yes.
An official anime.
Sounds so sick.
Okay, because look,
you had the live-action Shyamalan. That was shit. You have Netflix. A little better, but not really much of an upgrade.
Yeah, but still,
and now you have
solid.
And now the third time is the charm. If they made Avatar: Last Airbender as a full-on anime, that would be sick. Because then you could just take the animation to the extreme, and you could even have the original creators on board, and then they could even look back at the original and Nickelodeon and say, where could we have done this better? They could sand it off, if you will. Like kind of like in a way what TFS did with Dragon Ball Z. Like sand off the filler that didn't need to be there, and then just keep it focused on the themes.
Yes, because we didn't. Because
Yeah,
we
the
don't
themes were
need
very
the.
anime.
Yeah, because we didn't need the fucking Ravine episode with those two fucking groups. Let's be real, that one still fucking annoys the shit out of me.
Literally everybody hates the
But-
Great Divide.
But a filler episode that they should keep, the leaves from the hanging vine.
Is it with Iroh and his son?
Yo, you mean Tales of
Iroh and
Bossing
his son.
Say? Tales of Bossing Say.
Tales of Bossing Say, yeah, that
Tales of
they-
Bossing Say, and the Ember Island players.
That was great.
That was something.
Although Eric, you do have to admit, as I know it's not much of an improvement, the live action Avatar did give us that new scene with Liu Tang's funeral. So I thought that was pretty good. So maybe they could add that in the anime.
And I will give it this too in the live action when Aang goes apeshit. When Aang goes apeshit with using the power of the Avatar, turns into that giant water monster. I was like, why the hell didn't Shyamalan do this?
Like, hey,
Because
Because he never
like
watched the
Shyamalan
show.
was like, I can't do it because it's too realistic. Yeah, Netflix, hold my beer.
And plus, you've seen me gush about Zack Snyder over and over and over again. He knows how to balance realism with these extraordinary VFX that you never see in real life.
yes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anywho, number 10, if they made Avatar: Last Airbender a full-on anime.
the
Go on,
Trinity. It would.
thumbs up,
That's
man.
just
The
one
tr-
number
the-
10.
The Trinity would be awesome. That would be a great Trinity.
It would, like Nicholas said, these number 10s have been pretty good. What about you,
Yeah.
Pete?
Okay, well, this is actually one of the two mangas I have for anime adaptations I want. But this one's low because I felt like they could have done at least like an OVA for this one. We all know about My Hero Academia, right?
Yeah.
Well, some people may not know. One of the creators of My Hero Academia did this manga, and I talked about it during like the podcast, Hunter's Guild Red Hood.
Hunter's Guild Red Hood,
Oh,
that's right.
yeah. The series that ended way too fucking soon.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a bit.
Wait. Question. We can
What?
do manga?
Yeah, no, it
Yes,
doesn't have an anime.
yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on.
Wow.
Manga
Dude,
that has
it's
like,
real simple.
any-
Trey, I told you
any-
the rules.
anything that never had an anime to begin with.
Yeah.
Like Trey said it before. He's just slow. He said it before.
Apparently, but anyway.
Yeah.
Boy, I wonder how his girlfriend handles him being slow.
Oh, we broke up, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
Like an old-
anyway,
Oh,
moving
wait,
on
Anyway,
from
wait,
that.
back to the topic. Back to the
back
topic.
to the
now.
video.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Hunter's Guild Red Hood. To sum it up, basically think of My Hero Academia, but mix it with the dark aspects of the classic fairy tales. That alone speaks for itself. And yeah, like Kevin said it best, this one's low because it was short-lived. Like, it had a good momentum going, but then some things happened between, like, the company and the author, and so he had no choice but to half-ass everything and rush in and just end it there. Which is why I feel like this one could be an OVA at least, considering the amount of chapters it has, like 10, 20. But even with that, it still would be nice to see how this one will be like animated. And of course, yeah, I do see Bones, the same studio that does My Hero Academia, doing this anime adaptation. And yeah, I got not much else to add because, like, maybe short-lived, but I would like to see it get some recognition at least.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely deserves it. From what I've read, it's actually pretty all right.
It's unique.
All right, Trey, you.
All right. So, first one. It's a since manga are allowed, change two of my entries to two different manga series.
Okay.
First one, made by Sui Ishida, the author of Tokyo Ghoul, Chojin X.
Oh,
I
you
was trying to
motherfucker!
find
That's
that.
on my list.
Wait, EDA, it's on your list too?
No, I've been trying to find it, but I cannot figure out how you spell this stupid thing.
It's look at the
EHOUJIN, then X.
I'll write it for him right now. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Trey.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold y'all. This series is just fan-fucking-tastic. Like, it has the things I love in. It's a C, not an S. It has all the things I like in like series like My Hero, and Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's just better. There's no way else to say. It's just better. Like characters you think would just end up being side characters or comic relief end up playing a more important role than you expect at the start. Like it's literally the author of Tokyo Ghoul doing his best to write like a shonen superhero story. And it works. Like we're only at like around like 60 or so chapters total, and it's still great. The only reason why the chapter count is so low is because like it doesn't work on a weekly schedule. The author, he just releases chapters when he's done and feels like it, so it's like that's just how he works. But I guarantee you it's worth the read, and this needs to be picked up as an anime. The only reason I guarantee it's not picked up yet is because it's not that popular, unfortunately, which I think is bullshit. It's under Shueisha's banner. Get this shit advertised.
I mean, Trey. To be fair, if shows like Astro Score and Chivalry could get an anime, this probably could too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying the only reason why I didn't is because it's probably just not that popular at the moment.
Yeah, but those aren't popular either. So
Because like it's still also recent. Like how long ago did it come out, Trey? Again?
I think
It
20,
started, from what I've seen, 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
2021.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
wait, didn't Touch Number 8 start around 2019? Hang on, let me see.
We'll
Hang on.
do research on that. Moving on.
Yeah, we'll do more research on that one.
By the way,
Okay.
Chosen X, solid series. If you're a Tokyo Ghoul fan, give this series a read. You will like it and more.
Okay.
All right. Better add it to my read list.
Mickey, buddy, what do you got, man?
Wait.
What the fuck is he doing?
Adjusting.
He's stuck.
Oh, Nick.
Oh no.
There we go. If we're talking about adaptations, then this being number 10, I'm gonna say, just for an interesting thought, even though I'm not a fan of like horror or like the best like thriller, that sort of thing, I can try to imagine what Sweeney Todd the Demon Barber
Oh my!
Fleet Street would be like if
Sweeney
it was an
Todd.
anime.
Oh God! Yes,
Sweeney Todd? Whoa.
Good. That's,
Sweeney Todd.
that's good, man.
In terms of the animation, I can imagine this similar style as Moriarty the Patriot,
Hey.
Okay.
which is an anime about James Moriarty. So basically, sort of like a short episode series where we focus on Sweeney Todd, who had this goal to avenge his family, but he's slowly becoming this cold-hearted killer that he turns to in the end of the musical play.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Anything else?
That's it.
I mean, if you want some blood stylized as a barber, then yeah, check it out.
All right.
Nice. I do love that bloody cut right here. Yes.
I mean, the
Alrighty.
movie version was pretty good.
Oh yeah, the Tim Burton version. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it
Nice.
was nice.
All right,
Yeah.
nice.
These number 10s, wow. I gotta say, these were pretty creative.
Definitely say Eric was the highlight. Just saying.
Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah, he blew
Yeah,
us
Eric
away.
pretty much won that.
Look
let's,
at
let's see,
him.
let's see who wins number 9s.
It's a competition now. All right, bet.
All
Uh-oh.
right. So yes, manga are allowed, and this is one of my 2 manga entries. I'm also kind of cheating because it does have a movie, but it's not animated.
Like me.
And I am sick and tired of trying to find it. Give me a full anime series of Bungo Stray Dogs Beast.
Oh, the spin-off.
Oh.
Yay! A what if?
Absolutely.
the multiverse is an endless full of possibilities. So we do need this.
Yes, basically, he just twist where Atsushi and Akutagawa will end up in the series. I almost forgot his name, and I don't know why. Yeah. Akutagawa's with the detectives, Atsushi's with the port mafia. Who would have thought just that little twist could create an incredible story?
It was nuts.
I know. Not to mention, I could. Yes, there is a live action movie. If somebody knows where to find that thing and not on where I feel safe putting my digital footprints, please let me know. I cannot find it for the life of me.
Yeah, the link I had died. It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sucks.
Listen,
But yes, this could be just even if it's just like 12 episodes, it'd still be fun.
It has plenty of content. It's like 4 or 5 volumes. It has plenty of content.
Yes. This is such a fun idea. I really want to see this animated properly. If nothing else, just because I can't find the live action. And yes, I'm petty. Sue me. That's my number 9.
Okay. Yeah.
I love pettiness.
Go into my manga one that I actually want an anime adaptation of. Yeah, fuck it. Rashomon!
Are you kidding me?
Bungo Stray
What
Dogs.
the fuck? No,
Dude.
a tie. What
No,
the fuck?
I am not.
When was the last time we got a mental link?
Not that long ago, Nate.
I know, but in this channel.
Yes, Bungo Stray Dogs Beast. Easy enough. One of the best spin-offs I've ever read. Just it's such a simple, easy twist. Just like we said, take Akutagawa, Atsushi, flip-flop their positions. That's it. That's all you need. And just adding the whole thing about Akutagawa being in the orphanage and especially what happens with his sister in this timeline is fucking tragic. Not just in the main timeline where we know with how his relationship with his sister is, just how they do it in this one. You feel for the guy, and just oh my god, like when you read it, it's just it's the art style. The art style is so just it is well drawn, it is well put together, and plus it is hilarious to see Akutagawa with his deadpan face trying basically just not doing anything but being cool enough in a way when he's just like sitting down after like a little test that Atsushi had to do with the agency. And the guys were just like, no, wait, no, he's not pissed. That's just his face. And he's just there, just sipping a cup of coffee.
That's
my god, it's this, and just like when you actually see Atsushi as a villain,
Yeah.
that is, and like his nickname, the White Slasher.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah. So it's like, this could be done so easily. Like, enough source material is there. I mean, yes, it was a short run series. It was only 4 to 5 volumes, but it left an impact enough on me that I think you can do this. Because the live action movie when I saw it back in the day was not that bad. For a live action standpoint, the CGI was actually not that bad. So somebody out there it's a one shot off spin-off, not that long. You can do it and you can wash your hands clean of it, but you're probably gonna make more fans of this. Oh yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs Beast. I want it.
That would be awesome. I would watch it. I need to find the movie now. Great. All
That
right.
makes
Good
2 of
luck.
us.
All right. Well, going on to me, another video game, but this one's more of a classic. So, guys, when you think of PlayStation, what kind of icons from the good old days would you say represent it?
Oh,
Kingdom
motherfucker,
Hearts.
it better not be.
Okay,
Crash
say it.
Bandicoot?
No,
Crash
Ratchet and
Bandicoot?
no,
Clank.
no,
Kingdom Hearts.
no.
I
Jack and
Uncharted.
Daxter?
Jack and
Jack
Daxter.
and Daxter, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
got it
said that
right,
in the first
Brandon.
place, you
Oh.
fuckers.
I couldn't hear you because everyone was talking. So yes,
Yeah,
Jack
everybody
and
just went
Daxter.
once.
Jack and Daxter deserves fucking love. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I love Ratchet and Clank. That was my first video game. But how many fucking games and even a fucking movie can they get? Even Sly of all people got more screen time. Jack and Daxter. Pretty much, think of this: is Luffy, Naruto, Ichigo. Ichigo, get the fuck out of here. That's how Jack and Daxter have been treated. So they deserve love. And I think an anime adaptation would be great. Okay, following probably if we wanted to do like a seasonal thing, first season definitely focus on the first game, showing Jack and Daxter's progression from being young explorers to full-on heroes. Maybe expanding more on the precursor technology before going to a second season or so to the future. And then we focus on that stupid random time travel shit that I'm not going to put my hand on. But it would be so cool. I think, what would be even better? If they did bring back some of the original voice actors, if they're still around, because I'm not sure at this point. But it would be really interesting just to see how this would be adapted, because we know how in the game, all Jack does is like punch, jump, punch, and stuff. I want to see him do actual combat in this. It'd be really interesting. Plus, I want to see the morph gun in animation. I'm sorry, that thing is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like if they just did get an anime, Daxter would be probably nominated for best supporting character because people love how annoyingly funny he is. So let's be real. Just one side note, I love everything. Every time you die, Daxter's like has different dialogue. Jack, are you awake? Say something, Jack. It's just like, oh boy. So yeah, just Jack and Daxter need something. If they're not gonna get a new video game, give them an anime at least. That's my number 9.
Okay, alrighty then. That is something I wasn't expecting.
Well, exactly. It needs love.
Eric.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, not an anime technically, but using elements of anime. Teen Titans.
Yeah, they have an
Yay!
answer.
Wait, this so
Except this time, give it actual continuity. Make it a whole series. Give everybody a fucking character arc.
Well, that's what anime does.
Instead of making every episode just a straight like its own independent thing. Make it a full-on series. Throw in coming of age. Throw in slice of life.
I mean, the only one that didn't get an arc was Starfire. Actually, you know what? Maybe we do need an anime.
Yes, and also, if Starfire got her arc, you know what it's going to involve? The Gordanians, Blackfire, the Citadel Empire.
And not puberty.
Yeah, I'm not going to include that transformation episode. No way. So
Yeah,
part of the
was
reason
weird.
I had to bring this up is because number one, as you all know, I'm a Cartoon Network boy, and my first ever exposure to superheroes or DC was Teen Titans on Cartoon Network. And because I'd regularly visit Japan as a kid, every single time during the weekends Teen Titans would play, I would gush with joy. And also during the afternoon, they would play the full 3-minute music video of Puffy Amiyumi doing the theme. Best 3 minutes ever during a Saturday, Sunday. And number 2, as you guys know, I'm looking to get into filmmaking and whatnot. I've been writing a few Teen Titans scripts as a trilogy, but let's say for the sake of possibility, it doesn't go through as a live action series. I want to turn that into an anime.
Why not?
Yeah.
It would be cool. Plus, maybe they could bring other DC villains into Teen Titans. You never know because Titans have a big roster of villains. So who knows?
Yeah, they do.
Well, I was gonna say they also have a huge roster of Titans like Donna Troy, Roy Harper,
Jaime.
Wally, Jaime I included in my script.
So yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's my number 9. If they made Teen Titans an anime.
Okay, okay, that's a good one. That's a good
Hmm.
one.
All right, not bad.
How about you, Navy boy?
Well, my number 9, about to get into one of the few video games I have on my list.
Mm.
And this one's low because not only this game came out last year, but it's still ongoing. And plus, if the other version of the game got an anime, why not this one too? I can sum it up in 3 words: Honkai Star Rail.
Yo,
Hey!
okay.
Yeah, because if people remember, Ufotable announced that they will do an anime adaptation of Genshin, which would take, I don't know, like maybe 10 years for it to be done.
Unlimited budget, bitches!
Well,
So, yeah.
thanks to all the gotcha players, they probably have that budget now.
Yeah, they probably
Oh.
would. But yeah, as someone who has played Genshin, I agree that the storyline for Honkai Star Rail, it's better, so it can definitely be adapted into an anime. Especially with some of like the small side spin-off things. I mean, I'm not kidding. There was actually an event that is like literally a reference to both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I love it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And plus, not to mention some of like the darker elements that they can incorporate too, like we all saw what happened in the Balabog arc and the Xiaoxiao Alliance arc, and what we got currently in Penacony. Holy crap.
Well, shit, now I can-
God damn.
I guess I gotta go back to the game. Shit.
There's a lot of good content, a lot of good new characters they brought in, like for example, Black Swan and all that.
Yeah, Black
Mhm.
Swan, Acheron, and heck, maybe like some of the other characters that didn't get much spotlight, maybe give like some certain arcs to them, like similar to what Kevin said about the Persona anime. Give some original scenes for some of the characters. I feel like they will benefit from it. Again, this one's low because it's so recent and it's still ongoing, so it's very unlikely for it to get an anime adaptation. But if there is, I definitely will watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it won best mobile game last year at the Game Awards. So
Yeah,
I'm sure,
it beat
I'm
its
sure
cousin.
I'm sure people are thinking about it. They're thinking about it.
Yeah, so hopefully, like, yeah, if Ufotable picks it up, sure. But if another studio, like maybe Silverlink or something, picks it up, I'll be okay with it. Any studio can handle it. That's my number 9.
Well, I don't say any studio. Oh, anyways, who's next? Oh, Trey.
It's me.
Yep.
And this is one I'm genuinely surprised did not get an anime adaptation yet, considering its whole shtick is being as anime as possible.
Mm.
And Kevin, I am so glad that this wasn't what you brought up when you were talking about iconic PlayStation games, because I know damn sure we were watching Ashura's Wrath anime.
Oh, dude, that
It
would
does
be
mean it.
so fucking
Yo,
sick.
It already
that's
has
basically
anime
One
elements.
Punch Man on steroids.
Like they even have a shit ton of like actual anime English dub voice actors for it too. It's crazy.
Did you just say English?
English. I said English.
No, you
Wait,
said
wait,
English.
you did say English, buddy. I'm sorry.
You're hearing what's
No,
in that-
no. Our heads said English, but Trey said English.
Thank you, Nikki. He gets it.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, continue, please.
You know, buddy.
No, I think we all agree that Ashura's Wrath is like the most anime a video game could possibly get. Even if it's like so reliant on quick time events, just experiencing it, watching it on walkthroughs alone is fantastic. So the fact that this does not have a proper anime adaptation, not even just for advertisement to go along with it, is crazy to me. Like, imagine like the final DLC. Like, imagine if they didn't release it as like just a playable thing, but also a full-blown anime you could watch. Like, imagine that whole sequence just fucking animated. It would have been
That will
sick.
be. I would love it.
Honestly, and there are plenty of studios that I think that could do it. Like the first one that comes to mind is probably like a Ufotable, if anything. Like they probably have a fucking field day.
Yeah,
What
they
about
would,
David
but
Production?
what about the studio that does Hunter x Hunter?
Oh shit, what was the name of them?
I don't remember, but you know how crazy they can get with their fights.
True, that's true. Like Netero versus Meruem, like the whole scene and the stars explode. God damn.
Woo.
There you go, buddy.
Also, not to mention, they did a fucking crossover with Street Fighter. Imagine versus
Oh
Ryu
yeah, I
and
forgot
Akuma
about
animated.
It's
Wait,
so
they-
random, but I love it.
Wait, they did a crossover? When?
Yeah, they did a
Yeah,
crossover with
yeah.
Street
Ashura
Fighter.
fought Ryu and Akuma.
What the fuck?
Dude, watch the walkthroughs of it on YouTube. The fights are crazy.
They are. They're freaking insane.
Yeah. Thank you, Maximilian, for that experience.
All right.
But overall, I think it should be anime. Yeah, people are probably gonna say like it's just action and fighting, whatever. Shut the fuck up. So is One Punch Man and Solo Leveling. Who gives a shit?
Hey, whoa. Solo Leveling has a good story. What the fuck are you talking about?
Look at, or just like look at almost all of our shonens, people.
Yeah.
True. Dragon Ball Z is lasers and punches going brrr. So yeah.
And fights lasting 50 episodes while everyone gets all roided out with rage.
It was 45 episodes, not 50.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
That makes it
sorry.
better. Ah,
Not if you round up, Trey. Not if you round up.
Well,
Ju- just-
it was
okay.
51.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Moving on. Got anything else, Trey?
Nah, that's about it. I think I covered
Ah.
it.
Okay, that was unexpected. And honestly, I would watch that. I would
Yeah.
watch that.
Too bad we might not get Kratos versus Ashura, considering, you know.
Yeah. But
Anyways, let's move on.
how about you, man?
Huh? Oh,
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
it's your turn.
Quick.
Nikki.
for
What's up?
this
Wake
next
up.
one, so for this next one, it's slow because, well, we all know that live action adaptations can be a bit of a mess depending on where
Yeah.
the director is going. So
Sure.
yeah, I put this slow because of just like the risk, but also because it's also a popular in Japan. I think it would be like a mind-boggling experience. Why not try like a live action movie of a Mobile Suit Gundam?
Shit.
You know what? Screw it. We'll count it because I think he's high right now.
Hmm. I mean, like, who knows how it's gonna go? It may not go as well because live action adaptations tend to be a bit of a mess, like depending on the casting or the story and the script writing. But I mean, depending on the CGI and the use of the effects, like seeing giant mechs fighting in space or on Earth causing a bit of destruction, similar to how kaiju fights are. I mean, it might be a decent experience. I mean, we had a bit of a glimpse of a Mobile Suit Gundam in Ready Player One, but it was just, Ready Player One is like a mixture of multiverse of all the other video games and other
Properties.
trivia things that we all know and love.
True.
Mhm.
I mean, like technically, they
So-
like the blueprint's there. I mean, just look at Pacific Rim.
Pretty much. Yeah, so I mean, it's not really guaranteed. It's like, oh well, just a thought.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
a live action
Alright.
Mobile Suit Gundam.
I'm still waiting for live action Digimon, but okay.
All right. Now, Nikki, can you answer this question? Are you high right now? Because that's what you sound like.
No, I'm just tired.
Oh.
Okay.
Then.
Relatable. 100% relatable.
Mm.
I wonder who was the hypest one on this list. On this
Eh, it's all right.
Trey.
It's like a,
Dude.
Easily
Yeah.
Trey.
yeah, I guess Trey. Yeah. I mean, I suppose Trey did. Yeah.
I don't know. Me and Nicholas, we did tie. That got everybody talking.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
All right.
if
Go
you-
But
ahead.
anyways,
You are non-factors.
You guys are tight. It'd probably be you and Brandon then.
go ahead, Nicholas. Number 8.
All right, number 8. It's another book kind of thing, but it's actually more of a play. And honestly, it's not even the first time this writer has been adapted into an anime. It's a piece by the great William Shakespeare.
Hmm?
Listen, we've had a Romeo and Juliet anime. We've had a Richard III anime. I say, let's do a Macbeth anime.
Oh shit!
That's long overdue. That is long overdue.
Okay.
I don't know Macbeth, so I don't know shit.
Okay, basically, guy gets told he's going to be king of all of England or wherever the story takes place.
Scotland.
What? Sometimes they change it for the story. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he goes about ensuing it to make it happen, which drives him into madness. Is while also trying to keep his own ass safe. It's basically a tale of don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach. It's because that's what happens with his wife. She goes crazy while he goes murder hungry. I mean, you have witches, you have ghosts. I've seen versions of this where it's set in the future, where you can do something crazy in this. Yes, and I mean the gore animation alone.
Yeah, that could probably be on par with Berserk.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Well,
I mean, I'm just imagining the final fight in the play. It's gonna be badass.
Mm-hmm.
And I really have nothing else to say because this is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even unprecedented. Like I said, you had a Romeo and Juliet and a Sweet Witch in the third anime. It's not unfeasible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, all right. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah.
So my number 8 is going back to video games. Because let me ask you this question: Has there been any other mech series besides Gundam yet?
Knights and Magic.
Zoids?
Oh, Zoids! Yes, Zoids.
Yeah,
I love
Zoids.
Zoids.
But how about we go full on like war style with like the Gundams and just go like there's no good people in this world.
Oh, I know what
I'm
it
talking
is.
about one of FromSoft's new games, Armored Core: Fires of Rubicon.
Yes. Whoa, Nikki! Whoa, look at Nikki. He got hype.
Because this is perfect. Like you're a prisoner, basically thrown into a basically hell on earth, just to like live out your sentence and try to win your way out. But then some kind of a chosen one deity, yada yada yada. We've seen that multiple times. Chooses you and actually bonds to your mech. And just oh my gosh, the designs, the mechs, the creativity they can do, the amount of like the battles, this can easily be 3D animation. That's totally fine. I'm totally fine with that because I've seen some of the new 3D animation for some of the Gundam animes. Looks good. Looks really good. So you could do like a gritty war, just real time, just bang, just robots banging against each other, just contradictions, backstabbing, betrayals, revelations. Like Armored Core has it all. Like it's a really fun game. I really need to get back into that.
Same.
I finished it, but I wanted to play it again. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the fucking mission where you have to cross that bridge. Then suddenly you get ambushed by that fucking douchebag, and then
I can teach you how to beat him. There's actually an easy way to beat him.
Yeah, and also the fucking helicopter thing up when you get to the top. It's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's annoying, but there's also another way to do that.
All right,
either way, like Gundam has paved the way for mechs and anime to like really be like bread and butter. Let's start adding some new stuff to the formula. Let's get some new stuff that can like be similar to what people want, but still like test the waters for something else. So I would love to see an Armored Core anime in there.
True. All right.
Nice.
Well, you know what? Fuck, because I'm still kind of new at it. Fuck it, I'm moving it down. Mental Link, Brendan.
That's a back.
This was supposed to be number 3, but then I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with Armored Core again. Because I agree with Brandon. This game, you can make anything. Like, if they want to make a new protagonist, that's fine. But, like, the shit you can make with this game, like, you can use rifles, assault shotguns, rocket launchers, plasma launchers, laser swords. Like, there's so much you could do. Like, hell, you know, what they could do is they could even have maybe, like, a team like a whole group, and like maybe it could act like a Suicide Squad. Like they're sent on missions, and like some of them don't make it, some of them do. Like it's definitely a very interesting concept. Plus, like, remember that mission, Brandon, where you had to literally climb like to the top of this walking fortress and like just shut its legs off? Imagine that in anime formation, where, like they all had a team up to shut it down, and then like the explosion, dude. That would be great in 3D. In 3D, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god! I can't believe I almost didn't mention this. I think I know the perfect studio that can do this.
Who?
The studio that did 86.
Oh, fuck, dude, that was so. But like, maybe hopefully, if they do this, like, we'd actually get characters that actually get out the suits and interact. That'd be interesting.
That's the thing about the game. You don't really see the character. You just see your mech.
Yeah, because Brennan, don't you know? Mexico. Okay, that's my number.
It is bullet. There's a lot of bullet time in there.
That is true. That's true. All right, so yeah, that's my number 8.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, I had to move on my list a little, but that's fine.
Go ahead, Eric. What do you got, man?
Okay, so I'm gonna go for my number 8. Another book example, another science fiction dystopia. By Aldous Huxley. Take a guess, Nick.
Which Nick?
Okay, I'll just Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Interesting.
God damn it! I'm a hack. I need to read more books.
Same. Manga doesn't count.
You uncultured swines.
Hey, Eric, he's young. Okay, give him a break. He's young. All he knows is TikTok.
Okay, so Brave New World is essentially this dystopian society set in the Gregorian calendar. They have like an equivalent for it. In the year 2540, where all humans are created not through artificial wombs, and they're created in these childhood indoctrination programs set into these class systems, and then depending on which system you're in, you're going to be fed this pill or drug called soma just to keep you happy, complacent, and nourished enough. You know, kind of like our modern day society.
Cool.
So then you have John, who is the illicit son of like a couple scientists, and he's trying to figure out like his human existence, like this is not how we're meant to live. And then because he is kind of a chaotic element in this new society, now that's gonna start telling everybody, like, was I born this way? Is this how I'm meant to live?
Yeah, this sounds a lot like The Matrix in a way.
In a way, it kind of is. But this was a book published in the 1930s by Aldous Huxley.
Holy shit!
That in its original publication got banned.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Damn,
if you're not capturing the right, getting censored was funny. No, this one was like, nah, it got censored, period. So, like, if you were to turn this into like an anime or whatever, you could even dive into those like themes of like similar to like Ghost in the Shell.
Okay, nice. That'd be really interesting.
But yeah, that's my number 8. That's my number 8. If Aldous Huxley's A Brave New World is an anime.
I like it. Okay.
Alrighty. For my number 8, this is actually like my only movie on my list. And there were like plenty of ones I could have gone for. And I think I might be able to. I wanted to see if you guys can guess this one. Which one will you take? Red pill? Or blue
Oh
pill?
my, I was just talking about
Really?
that.
Yeah, The Matrix.
I was just talking about. I'm a fucking psychic.
I smirked when you mentioned The Matrix. Like, oh shit.
Hey, what was it, Nate?
Yep.
Mentally, because that's my next one.
That's technically not a mental
Not
link, but
entirely,
okay.
but okay.
But we'll give you credit. We'll give you credit.
Yeah, it's some credit, but anyway. Some people may not know that, yeah, Matrix was kind of technically inspired from Ghost in the Shell, and it managed to stand out on its own thing thanks to the 3 movies it got.
4 technically pretty good.
Yeah, the fourth one, but I don't really count that one because I haven't seen it and I heard it didn't do well.
It was boring.
It was worse than Revolutions. At least Revolutions is entertaining.
Yeah, at least there's that. Now, the reason why I picked this one to be an anime are a few things. One, the system alone. There are endless possibilities of different settings, even for like a futuristic world. So it'll be pretty cool to see that incorporated. And number two, the action sequences. The action sequences alone could be translated well into anime. I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out which studio would adapt this one, because like I know that maybe 86 or maybe the people that are in charge of the certain franchise, or maybe Psychopaths, they will be in charge of the Matrix anime.
More along with Psychopaths and probably the studio that does Ghost in the Shell. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, like, heck, why not get the original creator of Ghost in the Shell to get into this one? Yes, Eric, I agree with you. Don't let Warner Bros. touch it.
Yeah, they're already talking about going into anime. Let's not have them doing that.
Yeah, they did say that after the Suicide Squad anime.
Yeah. Yeah, not much else to add for that one, but like, heck, the Matrix proves to be like one. The Matrix, yeah, very successful sci-fi. So what would happen if that got an anime? Can you imagine the popularity going insane because of it?
Bullet dodge. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, all those slow-mos and all those action sequences, it'll be worth it. That's my number 8.
All right.
Fair enough.
Go ahead, Trey.
Trey. Are you
Trey, you're muted.
Damn it, dude.
Ignore that.
No.
I don't know if I will, dude.
I have a very important question.
What?
No.
Why the fuck have they actually not ever made a Power Rangers anime yet?
Technically, they are kind of mixing.
We got some parodies, but
Yeah,
but like
parodies,
an official.
not the whole ones.
Because it's like, I'm gonna be real. Like, you could directly take what was done in the live action, translate it to the anime, add in some shit to make it better continuity wise and fan service wise, and it'd be perfect. Like, you wouldn't have to change much either. Like, here's a benefit if you make an anime of Power Rangers. In Mystic Force, they originally wanted to do an SPD crossover, but instead we got fucking Piggy.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was an actual anime adaptation. We actually get the SPD squad back one more time, teaming up with Mystic Force.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Trey, better. They adapt Shattered Grid.
Or the comics, yeah.
That's where Shattered Grid is, dumbass.
Yeah.
That's where they have all the Power Rangers go to war. That'd be fucking amazing.
I would love that.
They can include all of that in there if they wanted to. Like, they're already branching out into alternate universe in the show.
That is true.
That's true.
So it's like, I know, honestly, I'm just surprised no studio thought to do this. Like, why not? There's a lot of potential for stories to be adapted there. So it's
Maybe they make a new one. Who knows?
Yeah. So yeah, that's just my pitch. Like, this is just like out of like, what the fuck? Hell, actually, let me add on Kamen Rider to that shit too. What the fuck?
Oh my god,
yeah.
we can finally get that crossover.
What they have a crossover? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, imagine that scene in Kamen Rider where like when the monster that was killing all those kids and then he punches them out the window. That shit getting animated.
Ooh,
Wow.
boy. Okay, yeah. You
Well,
know what, man?
Nikki approves. Nikki approves.
Yeah, Nikki
That
gives
would be
you
cool.
a solid approval, man.
I'm just pointing out what we all were probably asking ourselves.
Yeah.
That is true.
Get on
Okay.
it, Hasbro.
Go ahead, Nikki.
I mean, they did do a Kamen Rider double anime adaptation, so they should do the others as well. I don't know.
Wow, he's so slow. Okay, but go ahead, Nikki. Go on your number
Okay.
8.
It's come to my understanding that there have been some other like horror survival of the fittest sort of animes in the last few years, mostly zombies. So why not adapt The Walking Dead as an anime?
Oh,
you know,
bro. I mean,
But hear me out.
instead
Instead of doing like 10 to 11 seasons. It can be like short episode series as well, like each of them having like a little like few episode stories. So like, hey, like we'll have the first three be the Walking Dead Telltale Games story, but as an anime focusing on oh shoot, I'm already forgetting the
Abigail.
characters. Abigail, and then Clementine, and then we have the other
Clementine.
ones, and then we have like the other episodes focusing on some of the characters we've seen in the season, and then maybe like just a random the origins of how the virus got and all that stuff. So like it's not much, just like maybe.
In all honesty, an anime would probably be a good opportunity to do it. And since you mentioned Telltale, it'd probably be a good opportunity to make it closer to the comic book than the live action show, if anything.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. So basically,
No
it's
disrespect
just an
to live
anime
action
adaptation
series.
of the comic books. Yeah. Like we would recognize some of the characters. Like, yeah, I know that person, and like,
Yeah, exactly.
but just an idea.
Although they
So,
did
like,
kind of. Oh, sorry.
In terms of episode, like in terms of the episode range, like recently there's been some animes where they go at least like from to 20 episodes mostly, so maybe around that or 24.
Yeah.
That would be good.
would
Maybe
be nice.
you know, hell, maybe they could do a prequel where they focus on some of the groups before Rick and the group arrived. You know, we could get like the Hilltop and stuff. We could get like what happened before they met Rick and shit. You know, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Jesus again.
Oh, don't remind me. Anyways, go ahead, Nicholas.
Alrighty, yeah. Whew. Okay, I am really curious on how if these are like low, what's at the top?
Oh, I have no set criteria for this. I just ranked them as I thought of them.
Yeah, same.
Same here.
All right.
Number
Sweet.
7.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
All
All right, this is one of my favorite video games of all time.
That's saying a lot.
3 words. Fusroda.
Skyrim.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I see it more of as an anthology series discussing the life in Skyrim before the Dragonborn hits. Maybe at the end of the series, just that little tease, but I mean, the lore, the world, it kind of just screams anime to me. Like, imagine just one episode taking place in Oblivion. Or even just like they just adapt some of the books that were in this game, even as animes, you know, Tales from Skyrim kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's insane. But if they do just decide to go full game for plot, just imagine watching that dragon fights is an anime. Yeah. What is it, Nikki?
Like we want to see it.
Yes.
I mean, don't have to take it seriously, but maybe for the OVAs, some of the episodes can be like from the DLCs that you see from the Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah. Or even the DLC from the game, Skyrim. Do the Horgon fight. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's more of a big picture thing for me, but it would be really, really cool.
I agree. So my number 7 is. Yeah, I'm sorry, Trey. I got one up you, buddy. I'm talking about Shoujo Next on this one.
Of fucking course, you mentioned.
Hey.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you told me about this series, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just so I don't hear him bitch about it to me anymore. I'm gonna go out and read it, and yeah, I like it. I really like it. It's fun. It's really fun. I mean, granted though, it's like you gotta think what's going on in the author's head though, man. You gotta think about that at times.
Oh no, I agree with that. Like the best written character, I hate his guts completely, and I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, it starts out like the main character Azuma Higashi is like
Tokyo, I mean,
yeah,
Tokyo.
that's his alias. great fighting skills, and like has like you think like yeah, he has a good sense of justice, like one and does well in his class, kind of normal like stereotypical kind of thing. Yeah, that doesn't last long. Yeah, no. When he's with his friend Tokyo, is that how you pronounce it? Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo.
Like the city.
Little like the city. Yeah. Yeah, when the two return home, they encounter a Shojin that literally tries to kill them, rip them apart, like at the drop of a hat.
He has freaky ass powers too. Like what? It was like stretching powers, like out of his fucking head.
It was weird. It was weird. Yes, Nikki.
So basically, Luffy.
Except
God
he
damn
only
it.
stretches with his,
Evil Luffy.
only with his head, which is weird.
Yeah. So like
Them's the rules.
in this setting, I think a good studio that could probably tackle this is maybe what do you and Trey and Nicholas think about this idea? Like the studio that did Parasite the Maximum?
Oh,
Absolutely. Like I would absolutely recommend that. Because like interesting thing about Chojin X, what makes it so abstract is that the abilities they have, it's based on what their subconscious mind desires in that moment. So like the main character, vulture powers, dude subconsciously thought of the time he got compared to a vulture, and now he's a fucking bird. That's
Yay, birds go brrr.
So yeah, like, nothing really else I can add. It's just like I think this could be done really well. It's an intriguing new IP that the author of Tokyo Ghoul has made, and coming off of Tokyo Ghoul, I think he deserves some praise to get another one of his adaptations to be an anime.
and we actually get like a Team 7 knockoff group that's actually decently written.
Nice. Anyways,
All right, then.
okay. Well, we're gonna go from horror to space.
Mhm.
Okay, and this game, I know it has had mixed receptions, but I kind of want an anime adaptation of Starfield.
Starfield.
Okay. Now, again, I know people have a mixed bag about it. Some hate it, some think it's amazing. I think it's all right. But there's a lot of lore that is told to you instead of shown. So I thought, instead of just having a typical, oh yeah, it's just let's adapt the game itself, why didn't we have it pull an Edge Runners and have it be a prequel anthology series? Focus one episode each on the crew members of Constellation. Have an episode focusing on Sarah during her tour in the U.S. colonies. Have Sam Coe, have Andreja, have Barrett, have like all these like single episodes focusing on these characters, kind of show us their perspective of things, because I like these characters, but I want to see their past before I join them. You know, it'd be really interesting. Plus, I just want to see space fights, man. I love the space fights at Starfield. And then, honestly, the way it could end, I think it could just end with them all gathered in the lodge, and then they just hear the door open, and then they just all go, "Welcome to Constellation." Exactly, welcome. Like that would be so cool, you know? Because Starfield has a lot of potential for a lot of storytelling.
Yeah.
Also, I want a live action series. Enough said. All right.
All right. Okay.
I know it's
good.
so random.
That's okay, but yeah, like Eric's back, so he's gonna go to his number 7.
Okay, so this is another science fiction, but I couldn't really figure out which specific book to pick because it's like this guy has written so many science fictions in the first half of the 20th century. Isaac Asimov.
Okay.
I'm talking like iRobot, Foundation, Nightfall.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the guy behind Robot.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
actually.
So you want an iRobot adaptation?
Yes.
I would
As
like that.
starters. And also Foundation. because like honestly, I haven't read Isaac Asimov in a long time, but it's like I remember him as being an iconic science fiction writer and being another reason I got into engineering in the first place. What's up,
Question.
Trey?
Can we get Will Smith back as a voice actor for it?
That would be amazing.
That would be
That
cool.
would be that would be amazing, and also it would give him a much needed break because God knows the guy's gone through enough.
Jesus Christ, Jada, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't
There's
know.
also-
Yeah, jumping back on topic.
Jumping back on topic, number 7 is if you were to just adapt Isaac Asimov's books into movies, period.
At least anime.
Especially iRobot.
I would actually like to see an animated adaptation series of Iroha, because like it feels like there was a lot of shit going on that like I still like the movie, but it feels like too compact and wasn't able to fully explore the shit it was introducing.
Yeah, I could say that.
I want them to keep that scene from the movie though, like 2,850 steps. Do me a favor, keep that kind of shit to yourself.
The dialogue works.
Okay, man. That's a pretty good number 7. I would actually like to watch. Nate.
All right, back to video game on this one. And ironically, this one does have some anime elements, so why not make Xenoblade Chronicles into an anime?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger, Brandon.
Wait,
anyways,
you're saying I'm not that buff, Troy?
Okay, Nate, how about you go?
Okay, anyway, Xenoblade Chronicles, yeah. It has a lot of anime inspirations. I mean, look at Xenoblade Chronicles 2, look at the definitive editions. It definitely had some anime charm here and there. But what I think will work is the setting and the story. The setting of the story alone would really make it intriguing to watch, especially when you watch the first, like, I can imagine like the first 2 seasons focusing on 1, next 2 seasons focusing on 2, and then wrapping it up with the 3rd game. It would honestly be interesting to see how each of like the storylines interconnect with each other and maybe fill in some gaps and some of like the other entries didn't fill in. Like, heck, maybe bring in the DLCs for it. They would actually explore a lot more. Some DLCs.
Maybe.
Yeah, it would be like pretty interesting and maybe flesh out some of the characters a bit more. I mean, like some of the characters, yeah, they're nice, but there are others that are just like, really? I'm looking at you, Poppy. I had to take a jab at her somehow.
Yeah, everyone does because she's that easy.
Yep, and as for studio, it's very tricky to figure out, but maybe the studio that did Asterisk War could adapt this one?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Did I just hear Asterisk War?
Yeah, because I feel like the studio that did Asterisk War can adapt Xenoblade Chronicles. I feel like they can do it.
Can we get a crossover?
Yes, I would like that.
Thank you. You're my new favorite person, Nate.
That'd be Trey's worst nightmare then.
But yeah, that's my number 7. Xenoblade Chronicles, maybe massive, but if it's done properly, yeah, I would love to see an anime adaptation of it, or maybe a movie at least.
I mean, as long as Pyra and Mithra are there, then it gets a thumbs up for me.
Oh, don't worry, I mentioned the 3 games, so
Yeah.
they'll be in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Trey, brother.
All right, another question. Why are we getting a video game for Journey to the West before an anime?
Oh,
The original.
because I think it needs attention, so they're trying to game first. Then they're gonna go with anime, probably.
China made a fucking cartoon series for it. They made a Lego series for it. They made an animated movie, like in like Disney Pixar style for it.
There have been like live action versions of this.
And not a single anime actual adaptation of
No,
it.
seriously. Let me put it to you this way: you throw a stone at a shelf full of anime, you're gonna hit something that was inspired by Journey to the West.
But not a single one actually decided to have the balls to, you know what? Let's make a show about the original Sun Wukong. fucking why not? Like I'm pretty sure we would all like to see the Monkey King use his clones to beat the shit out of gods, but fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, like, you gave us Dragon Ball Z at God High School. Give us this shit.
Like I'm literally just watching like overly sarcastic productions like
Yes.
their edition of reviewing Journey to the West and just hearing the summaries of it, it's like, holy shit, this sounds like anime episodes.
Because it is.
Like there's literally a part where they go over a part in the story where they go to a town filled with just women and they're like, why is it only women? How do you guys still have children? And then the monk, Zhuan Zheng and Pigsy, I believe his name was, they accidentally drink the water and they find out how they reproduce. Drinking the water makes you pregnant, regardless if you're a man or woman.
The water of birth.
Oh
But also, like, since the Journey West, let's be real. As much as we like it, it is a large book. And this
It's like Dune large.
yeah. So it would be really good for introducing like younger audiences to this series in a more consumable and better paced way.
Not like the God High School anime.
We don't talk about that disappointment.
And yet it's still there, so we gotta talk about it, man. Oh man. Alrighty, Nikki, wrap up number 7s, buddy.
All right. So repeating from what I mentioned about The Walking Dead, this also would be an anime adaptation, but representing short stories of the universe. I mean, technically it does have animated like movie series, but not an anime. So why don't we give Mortal Kombat a chance?
Oh,
Yo, Mortal
yes,
Kombat!
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. 100% yes.
But instead of like repeating the whole like, okay, we have the chosen ones going in a tournament, that like each episode's like 2 or 3 episodes will be about the different storylines that are happening. So we'll have a few focusing on the Deadly Alliance, then some focusing Deception, and then Armageddon, and maybe the last few episodes can be the Mortal Kombat at 9, 10, 11, or even the new one.
1.
So basically just like universal storytelling
Yeah.
with many retellings of the characters we know and love and hate.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Yeah, I would
I
I would
would-
love that.
I
Plus
just have
the
one
physics,
request.
The physics. Okay, imagine. Okay? Just the physics of Katana, of Melina, of Jade. Just,
Okay, this might sound messed up, but I was thinking, okay, if they're going with the animation, I wouldn't mind having it similar to the Berserk 1997 kind of animation with how dark and gory it can be.
Yeah, but
No.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, in
well,
terms
Maybe
of
the Shao Kahn parts.
maybe that, but also like Nikki, I'm pretty sure you heard that there is a new version of Berserk coming out. So we'll see with that animation style. We could probably talk about.
well, yeah,
that.
but I'm just saying in terms of animation, like
Oh, yeah,
CGI might be a bit overrated unless you're using the CGI, but say like for the X skills and that such, then for the X-ray attacks, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
Fair
Or
enough.
like otherworldly beings, but that's another story.
Alrighty, last one before we go on break. What is number 6?
All right, now see, this was so close to appearing in an original show, but they chicken shit out and ended at 2 seasons. I want an anime adaptation of Transformers Shattered Glass.
Shattered glass.
Yes.
what storyline is that?
It's basically what happens when Autobots and Decepticons switch roles in the story.
Yeah.
Yo, this is another Beast situation.
Yes, but on a larger scale.
So
Nice.
Optimus Prime is the bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I am trying to picture that, and wow.
Trey, for God's sakes, we had Nemesis Prime in the past. You know that can happen.
No, I know it can happen.
Also,
So used
also
to
we had an evil Optimus Prime in Last Night.
We
Don't
don't
mention
talk
that piece of
about
shit.
it.
Technical
Do not
errors?
mention that.
Yeah. Okay, let's move
Let's
on.
continue. Let's continue.
Yes, Shadow Gods. We were so close to getting this in Transformers animated, but again, they ended it after two seasons. And I have seen some of the stills from that. Wow, they look good, especially some of the signs. And I mean, it is going to be jarring watching Megatron be a noble leader and Starscream a loyal second in command, but I can live with that.
Yeah, I mean, the new one, like Transformers Earthspark, kind of has Megatron as a good guy.
And not even that. This wouldn't be that crazy. They've done anime Transformers before, but you know, Armada, Energon, maybe Cybertron. Not the whole CG robots. The everything else was absolutely anime.
Yeah, Armada was the best one.
Oh, undeniably. And again, we've talked about them doing with Gundam. Just imagine the deal so they can go in with the attacks and the transformations in this in a literal series called Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I would definitely love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
Yeah, my number 6. We were so close of getting this comic book done live action, but thank you, Netflix. With all your wisdom, you decided to pull the plug on it, like everything else you do. Because this is a very underrated comic book line called Hunter Rose, of the Grendel series.
I don't think I've heard of it.
That people may know on like the comic book top 10 heroes. He was on my list. He was on there because of his design and his personality. How he's basically the mature Deadpool. Like he's not insane in the head. Like, for God's sake, this kind of works. It takes the idea of like the spirituality of Moon Knight and the crime fighting and detective work of Daredevil and Batman and mixes it. How would that not be fun? Just, oh my God, imagine seeing his iconic costume in like a moonlit area of an animated still shot with his cloak flowing in the wind. It's like it's perfect. It's like this comic book line screams anime photography and shots. It's a really well done, action driven and mystery based story. So yeah, thank you, Netflix, because you gave us hope. You showed us clips. You showed us behind the scenes. But no, in your wisdom, you pull the plug like the half-asses you are. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
Netflix, you suck.
Thank you.
A lot of their stuff lately has been hit or miss.
Yeah.
So that's my number 6, is the comic book line Hunter Rose.
That'd be interesting. Okay. Well, for me, I'm going to go back to video games. And what is the holy trinity of PlayStation back in the day, guys? What does it consist of?
Spyro, Crash, Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper. Give me an anime.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
a Sly
'cause-
Cooper anime.
Yeah, because
Yeah, we were supposed to get a movie, weren't we?
but we
Yes.
never got it.
Nope, because Ratchet & Clank failed. They decided, oh man, maybe we shouldn't do a Sly movie. So, okay, because of whatever fucking shit happened in Thieves in Time, we are not going to get anything else with Sly 5. I don't even know if we're going to do it. So, why don't we do like what I was talking with Jack and Daxter? Let's get an animation of Sly Cooper. I mean, just imagine like anime Sly just going around stealing shit, running away from Carmelita. Like, hell, you can either adapt the game or make a new original criminal. Have them do that. It'd be really interesting to see Sly, Bentley, and Murray just go around the world stealing shit, having fun.
Oh,
What?
oh, here's an idea.
Yes.
What?
Do the ancestors that weren't covered in Thieves of Time.
Oh, so like an adult. Oh wait. Okay, I think okay. Better yet, let's have Sly kind of go retrace the steps of the old Coopers while having flashbacks of those Coopers. Like, have like
Yes.
that'd be great. You know, like hell, we could maybe he could get new skills, and if you want, you could technically try to tie it in with the canon. You know, maybe tie it in between Sly 1 and 2, or Sly 2 and 3, or whatever. You know, because it would be really interesting. You know, because Sly, again, he and Jack haven't had a lot of screen time, so that would be really cool to have Sly and gang just do their shit, you know? Plus,
I agree.
the humor in those games are it's like, remember when Bentley was shitting on Mugshot in 3 when he was mocking his mother?
Oh,
No one talks about my mother! No one! It's like, oh boy.
I still love it when he roasts his ex.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
was good.
yeah. That was so yeah. Sly Cooper definitely deserves an anime. Like we don't need any true heroes. We need a thief.
Okay. Eric.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit more historical this time. Well, more mythology actually. Okay, it's one of Homer's works, the Greek poet.
Mm.
wait.
What?
There's a 50-50
Take a guess.
shot I know this.
Take a shot.
It's the Odyssey.
No,
Oh,
Damn.
the Iliad.
Is it Heracles?
the Iliad.
The Iliad.
Iliad.
The
Oh.
Iliad.
otherwise
You-
known as Troy Story.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Troy was an utter bastardization of the myth because they eliminated the role of the gods. And even then, what Troy could have done was like hint at it, like with like realistic elements, because every god represented a Greek city state. So, what you could do with the Iliad, if it was an anime, is you could dive into that Greek mythology, dive into all the Greek city states and how they were handling the Trojan War, and then you could even tie those realistic elements as archetypes, but tie it over to the event that caused the war in the first place. Paris and Helen of Troy bonking.
Yep.
Wait, they
You
bonked?
Aphrodite, fucking bitch.
Courtesy of Aphrodite.
Damn.
Well,
Greek
actually,
gods
it
are
was
fun.
Aphrodite. Yeah, exactly.
The Greek
And
gods
then-
are messed up.
And
Oh,
of
really?
course,
What gave it away?
and of course, you have the G himself, who just like, you have the utter G himself, who, albeit angry, he's one badass motherfucker, Achilles.
Yo, Achilles in an anime as a protagonist. Bro, that
will be
so fucking hard.
Now with this one, what you could do is you don't even need to have some crazy fight sequences like most fighting animes do. What you could actually do is you could actually simply just have it like the choreography be simply like just normal guys fighting with swords.
And
You don't
can have
even need to do anything
Achilles-
crazy.
You can actually play into that, like have everyone be what you said, Eric, but Achilles make him stand out by being that one supernatural factor to these fight scenes. Like these choreography and strategies and tactics that were seemingly effective on so many other characters just fail completely against this unstoppable warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
I see Nikki has something to add.
If you want to add like some crazy scenarios into it, you can add moments of how the gods actually intervened in the war, because they did say, for example, when they raided the temple of Apollo was so mad. It was like, well, okay, yes, I am the sun god, I'm known for healing, but I can also give you disease. So that's what they've done, and like they're recording saying, oh yeah, the army that invaded the Trojan Troy got sick all of a sudden, or a few days after fight. So it's like, oh, it could be the work of the gods because they pissed them off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So like a supernatural deific paranoia.
Pretty much.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, that'd be an interest. That would definitely be an interesting anime to watch.
So
Nate,
yeah, if Achilles was if the Iliad was an anime,
how about you, Nate?
Nice. Well, I'm gonna be taking a big break from video games. I'm actually gonna be talking about comic books for a change.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, because there are plenty of them, and considering that the movies so far have been like hit or miss, why not do Fantastic Four in anime?
Oh,
Oh.
Yes. Yes, I agree with this.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the concept alone, four family members travel into space, they get hit by cosmic rays, and they go on one crazy adventure, not just on Earth, but in space and to some extent the multiverse.
And
That
also, you can succeed. You can succeed with the animation where the live action failed, especially with all the crazy visuals of, like you said, the cosmic storm and the multiverse.
not to mention
yes.
with Reed Richards stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh,
Not just
absolutely.
not just with the stretching thing. Give more love to some of the other powers. Like maybe like do like a little hand drawn thing for the thing, because I don't know. I don't trust CGI with the thing out
I
there.
don't. I don't.
No,
I
Not to
don't.
mention-
Innocent One.
Not to mention that the CGI thing was a big fuck you to Michael Chiklis and the suit that they made.
Oh, yeah, that suit looked
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
the
it
time
was
period, it was
fine.
awesome.
But back onto the anime aspect, not just like with the power aspects, maybe like tackle like some of the more human elements, or maybe like some of like the bigger threats like Doctor Doom, and yeah, I guess the Mole Man and like the Scroll Queen.
Technically, what
and
they're gonna go
Galactus.
something big? How about Galactus?
Yes, Galactus. Like maybe like the first few seasons start out small, then later on start off big. That will be
Wait.
perfect.
I mean, it'd be funny if they brought in Bodok too.
I mean, maybe if they want to, but anyway, as for like the studio dub with Adapted Fantastic Four, ooh, that is a tricky one because honestly, any studio could really tackle that one. Well, mainly the ones that tackle like space and fantasy, like maybe the studio that did In Zero, or maybe the studio that did Gurren Lagann. Maybe they could do it.
You mean Trigger?
Yeah. Like I know Trigger can handle some of the more grounded moments, but you know they succeed with the crazy shit they do, especially in space.
Oh no, yeah, it's true.
So yeah, I got not much else to add, but yeah, considering that Fantastic Four isn't doing so well in the movie industries, maybe we could probably give it another shot in the anime world, because seriously, it needs more love for being one of the first comic book teams.
True. Alrighty, Trey. How about you, man?
All right, this one's gonna be a bit more obscure. Brandon, you're probably the only one who knows this, unless all of you have actually started getting into it on your own. The Horus Heresy novelization of Warhammer 40K.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was making notes.
Warhammer's on my honorable mentions.
I specified the Horus Heresy specifically because I'm gonna be real. Warhammer 40K, it is filled to the brim with differing stories.
It's like Fate, man. It's like Fate.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna just say 40K anime adaptation because people are gonna be like, "Which story? Fuck." So one Horus Heresy because at the least this one has a complete story, a beginning to an end. Like its recent book does cover the Emperor's death or crippling and him defeating Horus.
Yeah.
And it would just be so it is the perfect concept considering the Primarchs are all literal demigods that are described to be moving in the most anime like shit. Like I'm gonna quote a recent line of dialogue I saw from the most recent book where it's like Horus and Sanguinius are fighting, and Sanguinius is described to be moving at the speed of light. However, Horus moves at the speed of darkness. Sounds like the most anime ass shit you would include in a script. Like, let's be real.
Yes.
But like, it'd just be so cool. Like, imagine these large-scale space battles depicted on a live screen. It would just be glorious. Like, you get to see like literally, essentially, armies of walking Master Chiefs, with bloodlust on their minds. Some of them are literally fucking space wolves or magic Egyptians or fucking religious zealots. You even got people that like gave into like the Satan that represents nothing but pestilence and filth and shit.
Yeah.
What is hell? So yeah, the Horus Heresy. That's my pitch to get an anime adaptation. If not an anime adaptation, let us get a video game about it. I would love like a Battlefront style version where you get to like go up against other Space Marine players.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I am gonna play Space Marine 2 though.
Same.
Nikki, wrap up this first part, buddy.
So, for those that haven't noticed, I've been putting my hands together and praising because one of you mentioned something that's already on my list. So, why
What?
the hell not? I'm moving it down so I can match it. So, this number 6 goes to Sly Cooper as an anime.
Oh
Wait,
my god!
bro, another mental link. What the three? Okay, guys, what the heck? What the heck,
Whoa.
dude? Holy shit!
So, in a sense, it's kind of like a comedy adventure, like Sly Cooper and the gang acting as phantom thieves, stealing whatnot. But maybe
Ah.
just but maybe just for some character buildup, like there'll be some stories where we glimpse into like the childhood memories of Sly and Bentley and Murray and how they like build their relationships as best friends and just a group of thieves. And yeah, maybe to uh repeat what Kevin said about the ancestors and what Nicholas mentioned about that. Maybe we can have a few episodes of retracing the steps of the Cooper family. I mean, there's a bunch of them mentioned in the first Sly Cooper video game, so why not give them like one episode each or something like that? And if let's say like it does become a success, the next few seasons can be like, okay, so second season will be based off of Sly Cooper 2, and then the third one will be Sly Cooper 3, maybe 4 together, because why not? I don't know. Just sort of like this weird comedic anime adventure sort of thing. So it'll be nice to see Sly Cooper back.
Thank you. High five, Nikki.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, really good lower fives. We'll be right back to you guys right after this to give you our top 5.